Yo, 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 Big Kish back up in here. They saying Cenat just messed up, y'all. Now, I don't know if this got to do with Drake getting in Aiden Ross's ear and he's causing a lot of confrontation between these streamers. I don't know, but we here to find out. We got Hello Yassine. Shout out to him, man, putting in that work. I'm about to react to this video right quick. We about to see what's going on. Before we get into that, y'all make sure y'all pick y'all up a copy of Street Dad, Geek Dad, Avoiding the Manufactured Mindset, written by me, Big Kish. The link will be in the description for purchase. Appreciate everybody supporting the book, supporting the channel. Get the likes up, y'all. Make sure you sub up, too. Subscribe. Y'all know I'm like calling y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
What's poppin', y'all? It looks like we got a Cold War right now, back in effect, fully, with Cenat and Aiden Ross. Those peace talks, it doesn't seem like they became very peaceful because one of Aiden Ross's cheap propaganda officers, Kick Champ, who, man, this is Kick Champ to Aiden Ross is what Academics TV or Grand is to academics. And depending on the day, I've got a love-hate relationship with these guys. Now, they are entertaining as all hell. Like, I love these pages, but also it's also terrible. Like, if I were on the receiving end of them, I could understand why people hate them. Or if you're a big fan of somebody on I'll donate $400,000. Kai said, well, I wouldn't say that's worth to academics. And depending on the day, I've got a love-hate relationship with these guys. Now, they are entertaining as all hell. Like, I love these pages, but also it's also terrible. Like, if I were on the receiving end of them, I could understand why people hate them. Or if you're a big fan of somebody on there, but man, they are entertaining. But the point here is that this page is absolutely wrecking Cenat's PR. And this all started, well, I wouldn't say that's where it started, but the most recent is with this donation thing. Now, if you guys don't remember, Cenat was called on to donate to Mr. Beast's Team Water Foundation.
We know how bad that DJ Academics TV, that page is horrible, bro.
Mr. Beast was organizing like the biggest creator collaboration in August, and it was for his Team Water, and he got some of the biggest streamers, and they all donated, and the list of creators is really, you name anybody, dog, like Mark Rober, you've got XQC, you've got Aiden Ross, you've got DDG, everybody's throwing in something, except for Cenat. And Aiden Ross volunteered Kai and said, yo, if Kai donates $400,000, I'll donate $400,000. Cenat just ghosts, crickets, nothing happened. And then since then,
bro, I don't give a damn who coming together to put what money together. Don't involve me in some shit I didn't sign up for. I don't care how much money you got. Don't ever let somebody volunteer your bread. That's your money, man.
And this page has been going on about it and says, Cenat would rather spend $200,000 on jewelry for himself than donate to African children dying from disease through Mr. Beast's Team Water charity. And then he goes on to actually put out a clip where previously I've said that, yo, Kai, I don't like the fact that people are trying to not
this might be a scam, bro. This might be some type of scam to get all black content creators to make them broke.
Bully Kai, but put him in a position where there will be negative social repercussions for him choosing not to donate. I don't like that. Now, it is a tactic that people that are raising funds use, and I understand that tactic, but I feel like if you're friends with somebody, you shouldn't do that. But they did do that with Kai, and I was like, yo, listen, he can donate to whatever he wants. It's his money. We don't know what he's supporting behind the scenes. We don't know his financial situation. He could have a lot of overhead. I don't know. However, I do change my mind a little bit after I saw this clip that was put out by Kick Champ. And the caption of it is, Mr. Beast gave Cenat $250,000 to give back to his hood, but when Mr. Beast asked for a small donation, Kai was nowhere to be found. So I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
I was in a Mr. Beast video, right? I asked Mr. Beast for something.
Probably $1 million.
I asked Mr. Beast for his credit card. No. And guess what I'm about to do? I'm about to go back to the hood and copping everybody mad that there's a certain amount of money on this credit card that he gave me, right? Okay. And whatever is on here, I'm gonna match it. If it's 100, I'll match it. If it's $1 million, I don't got $1 million.
This is what caused me to shift my mind and
Kai ain't got $1 million? That's a lie.
My opinion on this a little bit, because you have a relationship with Mr. Beast, and Mr. Beast didn't necessarily call you out. And even Eddie, the CEO of Steak, said Aiden.
And that's the thing. We'll be looking at these dudes like they so rich, right? Like I would think that Kai Cenat got $1 million, but you never know. There's probably somebody behind the scenes pulling the strings, like got him in some paperwork where he really don't got $1 million. He really don't have $1 million.
Aiden shouldn't have called out Kai Cenat. I said Aiden shouldn't have called out Kai Cenat because you guys aren't cool like that yet. Like maybe they were back in the day, but they've been in the process of repairing their relationship. Aiden Ross's manager was calling Kai Cenat, telling them chicken Big Mac, and that was haunting Kai Cenat for weeks or even months afterwards. So I think Aiden was wrong there, but I do think Kai is wrong for not donating or mentioning Mr. Beast's charity when Mr. Beast, when he collabed with Kai, he did Kai a very, very big solid. That was one of the first, I think that was the first big streamer Mr. Beast ever appeared on. That was a huge stream. Mr. Beast gave him money to give out. So it's only in reciprocity, especially if you've got, it's not even a friendship thing. It's just what you do as a solid person. Okay, this guy gave me money to give out to my community and helped me and grow in streaming when we had this big event. So now that he's trying to organize this, which takes a lot of time, the amount of time and money and resources and people, like labor capital, that Mr. Beast had to allocate just to get all of these people at the same time for this huge event. If you're Kai Cenat and you don't show up to that after this happened in the past, I'm looking at you like, yo, what's wrong here? Maybe there's something behind the scenes, like maybe Mr. Beast called him as well as Tav, and he was like, yo, chicken Big Mac, really? And then he didn't mess with that either. Something had to have happened behind the scenes, because for Kai Cenat not to reciprocate this, it makes me it makes me question the way that I looked at Kai Cenat, because I've always looked at him as a solid guy. Never had anything bad to say about him, really.
I don't know. You got to put yourself in this situation, like all of these white guys getting together. I'm the only black guy. What are they like? And they joke too damn much. Y'all not about to be playing and mixing serious business in at the same time. You got to think, man, like you don't know what's going on in his mind. He might think like, damn, all of them is white. They might think I got billions of dollars and they might be trying to scheme on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, you can't even sit up there and be like, yeah, he should be thinking like this or he shouldn't be thinking like this. Bro, how many dudes is this? Hell no, bro. No. 449. Hell no. No, I'm not responding to none of y'all. No, sir. No, y'all doing too much fucking laughing. I'm not responding to none of y'all. I don't care if DDG, you got DDG. Nope. No, sir. Y'all might be plotting on me. Nuh-uh. It ain't even about no white and black thing. It's just like I'm trying to put myself in the mind of, like, bro, we ain't the same. We ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. God didn't make us the same. If he made us the same, or everybody on this earth will be white, or everybody in this earth will be black. But I'm just going into the details of how somebody could be thinking. I don't give a damn if DDG right there. If y'all all come together, everybody laughing and joking and smiling, y'all all coming together. Yeah, we want to put some money together. Y'all all laughing and anybody, you could easily think that y'all trying to set me up. Y'all just having me donate. Y'all saying y'all donating a certain amount, but y'all having me donating the most. You never know, bro. You never know. And I would go ghost off of that too. Hell yeah, I'll go ghost off of that. Nope, I don't know what y'all doing, boy.
Bad to say about him, really. Of course, I've always called him the Mr. Beast of streaming, in the sense that he's going to try to stay clear and stay clean, keep his hands clean, not do anything controversial, stay away from to me. and grow in streaming when we had this big event. So now that he's trying to organize this, which takes a lot of time, the amount of time and money and resources and people, like labor capital, that Mr. Beast had to allocate just to get all of these people at the same time for this huge event. If you're Kai Cenat and you don't show up to that after this happened in the past, I'm looking at you like, yo, what's wrong here? Maybe there's something behind the scenes, like maybe Mr. Beast called him as well as Tav, and he was like, yo, chicken Big Mac, really? And then he didn't mess with that either.
Nah, you gotta call me by yourself, bro. You can't call me with 6 other ninjas and be like, hey. Nah, there's too much commotion going on.
Something had to have happened behind the scenes, because for Kai Cenat not to reciprocate this, it makes me question the way that I looked at Kai Cenat, because I've always looked at him as a solid guy. Never had anything bad to say about him, really. Of course, I've always called him the Mr. Beast of streaming, in the sense that he's going to try to stay clear and stay clean, keep his hands clean, not do anything controversial, stay away from controversial people. But when people are his close friends, he will do whatever it takes to make sure that they're straight. And he's done that in the past. Like, for example, like certain accusations that have happened on one of his close friends, and he held him down through that. But now this page continues, and it goes on to post this clip and says, a YouTuber checked on the school Kai Cenat promised to rebuild, only to find no progress as it struggles to pay expenses and faces shutdown. I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
However, before doing that, I really wanted to see how the Nigerian people lived at the other end of the spectrum by heading to the worst slum in Lagos, a slum called Makoko.
This place is intense. The smell, the heat, and all the water flooding right here.
Wow. As soon as I arrived to the slum, I met with the chief that was in charge of this area. And what he decided to tell me was truly heartbreaking.
My name is Sunday Desmond, and I'm son of the chief here in Makoko Waterfront. I run 2 schools here, an orphanage home, and each of my school have over 300 kids each. Some of the kids in the school are orphans and less privileged kids. Those are the kind of kids because their parents can afford to send them to school, and I have to put this upon myself as son of the chief.
After 5 minutes of being on the canoe, we arrived to the hospital and the orphanage that he runs with his family. And so I decided to take a closer look.
My shoes are completely full of water now.
Alpha, how are you? How are you? Hello, how are you?
The kids here live full time?
Yes, they're full time.
So they sleep here,
this is their
they
home.
eat, everything.
This is their home, this is where they sleep, and they walk off from here. They have their toilets, have their bedroom, all the bedroom.
I don't like this, man. They try to make Mr. B seem like he Jesus. So they could get more Negroes to start worshiping a white Jesus. I'm telling y'all, that image that a lot of our grandmothers had on the wall of Caesar Borgia, that white image of Jesus. This is what they trying to recreate when I see Mr. Beast giving out all this money, all of this, doing all this water and all whatever, right? You got to think, black people don't own YouTube. They don't run YouTube. So what that lets you know is that whoever runs YouTube, they could pick whoever they want to be, to have 1 billion subscribers, 1 million subscribers, and get the money from YouTube. I'm not saying there ain't no black YouTubers out here that's doing well, but the top YouTuber is who? You know what I'm saying? I don't like the way everything is being set up. It's like, all right, let's hold Kai Cenat responsible for all of this, for what he said he was going to do. I believe he tried to do whatever he was going to do. I just don't believe if he wasn't able to finish it. I don't know. The dude is 23, bro. He's 23. Now you got to ask yourself, what was you doing when you was 23? Were you able to follow through with all of this? Well, he should do what Mr. Beast is doing. Mr. Beast, he got chosen. He got picked out. I don't think Mr. Beast just lucked up and got all these damn subscribers from YouTube. Man, I don't think so. I don't think so. I be looking at all these other channels. They follow the Mr. Beast model, right? They got millions of subscribers. They drop one video, millions of views, millions. Everybody not able to do that, man. Everybody not able to do that. So yes, with my conspiracy theoric mind, with my tinfoil hat, black people don't own YouTube. I think way deeper, bro. Y'all trying to make Mr. Beast like, yeah, he's the savior. He's the Jesus. He's Jesus Christ himself. Which I do commend him for doing whatever he's doing, but is there something bigger after that? Is there something bigger? I remember a lot of Hollywood people, they was adopting black children from Africa. Like, are they being incentivized for that? What's going on with that? Why you not going to Europe? I'm sure there's some poor places in Europe. Why you ain't going out there trying to save them people? Why you ain't doing that? Like, I just don't take everything for face value. That's not me. I don't do that. I think it's a bigger picture, bro. I think it's something bigger. Now, what Mr. Beaston did, gave all them people water and all of that, gave them a better place to live and all that. Yes, I commend that. Yeah, I'm happy. That's a good thing. Good. But what is that going to allow you to do? Is that going to allow you easier access to get them diamonds out there? Did y'all know y'all knowledge on the blood diamonds and all of that? Does that give you a bigger stake in acres of land? I don't look at just the face of things. I look at, okay, what's the end of this? What's his end goal? Is he getting something out of this at the end? Yeah, the front of it looks good. Yeah, he donated this. They got all the stats. 30 million gallons of water. Then he turned around and gave him 20 million. Then he turned around and did this. Then he turned around and did that. Couple years later go by, that shit died down. Next thing you know, this nigga own a whole country in Africa. Hey, and how you do that? That's how shit be happening. That's why I don't just do face value shit. I can't. And then people out there turning their back on Kai. He said he was going to do this. He need to do it because Mr. Beast did it. See? This is why we need to hate our own and love Mr. Beast and people that look like Mr. Beast. Just my thoughts, man. I can't hold them back, bro.
Trees are wooden. They were wooden, and somebody actually donates all these iron ones.
Wow,
Iron ones to this room, and so we are looking forward to same thing to this place too, because the woods actually attracts bed bugs, so you get. So and then, but the iron ones will never bring something like that.
Can you tell me how much it costs to run a place like this per month, for example?
For a month, yeah, we need about 1 million naira.
1 million naira.
Yeah, to run this.
This got 8.7 million views. And then KickChamp even continues and says context for community notes, because I think it got community noted and then the community note got removed. He says this clip is directly tied to Kai Cenat's visit to Makoko, this water village in Nigeria, where he said, whatever they tell me you guys need.
What it's doing is keeping up the hate towards their own kind. Okay, let's say Kai Cenat isn't African. Cool, right? They look like it. They look alike. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, we need to hate the people that we look like and love the people that don't look like us. That's the message that's being put out. We need to love people that look like Mr. Beast and hate people that look like Kai Cenat. That's what's being put out. That's why I see straight through all this shit. I don't give a damn how much money Mr. Beast donated. What's the end? What's going on at the end? What's going on at the end? Just like these Hollywood people be adopting right? Adopting black little kids and all of that stuff. What's the end goal? Like what's after that? What's going on behind closed doors? When y'all go night-night, what's going on? I'm thinking past all that surface shit, man. That's just how I look at it.
We're going to make sure you guys have it. When I leave, I'd like to stay in contact, so next time I come here, it's a whole different place. This YouTuber visited Makoko and posted this video 1 month ago showing that little to no progress has been made.
This BD is sinking. The BD is coming down.
Okay.
It's sinking, so we are looking for support to bring it down and rebuild because something like that so that it can slum.
Yeah, oh, like to make it strong?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We have the plan and also the quotation with us.
Okay. All right, yep. Damn, bro. This is his office. This is.
Yeah, I hear the music in the background. I'm telling you, they used to get a lot of people like this too back in the day. Y'all remember them commercials they used to hit people up with? They used to have all the flies and all of that stuff around them. You know what I mean? Africa it's a lot of resources out there, man. And it's a lot of agendas out there being pushed.
This is where he get work done and stuff like that, right? What do you think you could need in here?
So, although this BD is sinking, the main job problem we are having in the old school is the BD is sinking. And due to limited classroom, we join 2 classes together. And our KG and KG1, they are together. And we have 365 children in 1 classroom.
Yeah.
Imagine it is too crowded.
Yeah.
We are looking for.
First of all, I want to say it's so nice to meet all of you guys. You guys have so much great energy. I want to do as much as I can to help you guys and just be able to make sure you guys get better classrooms and stuff like that. Whatever they tell me you guys need, we're going to make sure you guys have good stuff, okay?
Let me put it clear for you. Thank you.
Hey, look though, I'm gonna try
That's one of my goals is to go to Africa as well. That's always been on my bucket list is to go to Africa. But there's a lot of land in Africa. My question is why are they on the water? Like, you know what I'm saying? And you got some tribes out there that just refuse to leave where they at. You know, some can't leave where they at. Some just refuse. Like, you know, they really are strict with their beliefs. You know what I mean? I would like to know, is there land around them? You know what I'm saying? But I can't tell them what they need to be donating because I can't donate nothing to them. You know, like is there grass anywhere? Is there land? Do they have to be on water? Like, could y'all could we donate tents? Could we get some tents out there? I don't know. Could they donate a couple excavators? You know, clear off some land so they ain't got to be in the water. I don't know, bro. I really don't know. I don't know. But I do know this ain't a good look. Like having them angry at Cenat. They constantly posting, well, yeah, Cenat ain't do. He's 23, 24, 22, whatever. He's a baby. He's a baby, boy. But I don't know his finances or none of that. You know what I'm saying? You really can't hold nobody like this. But he did say he was going to do his best, the best he can. He did start it, you know. There's other people that could be held accountable, like people that's out there, like people that's, you know, in charge of all of that, or the people that's in the neighboring countries, you know. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.